Now stay tuned for Spaceys. Strap in your rocket chairs, securely fasten your dreams, and make sure your imagination is stowed in the overhead compartment as we leave the postmodern world behind and blast off into the void of endless opportunity. Here, anything can happen, and most things do. Wonderful planets scattered across existence are home to billions upon billions of life forms, coexisting on their far-flung rocks, happily going about their lives. But what's this? Evildoers running amok? Oh, who's to protect the innocent, save the rainforest, and otherwise counteract the evilness all about? Wait. Shh. Do you hear that? Why, it sounds like the triple engines of a Venture-class starship. But not just any triple engines of not just any Venture-class starship. Why, it's the triple engines of the Venture-class starship, the ISGSS Urbaniac. Yes, Ensign Jock Jr. and Commander Rash Blasterbelt are here to save the day, for they are intergalactic space guardians. Set your blaster to Intrigued for tonight's episode of Spaceys, Murder at Pleasure Station. But first,
this whole episode is brought to you by the desert. The desert. Stay away.
last we left our intrepid heroes, they were in the most inescapable of not-to-be-escaped situations. The malicious Emperor Moloch the Furious had our heroes trapped, weapons armed.
Prepare to be obliterated in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Our heroes brace for impending death, but look about surprised as they appear to still be alive.
What gives? I thought we were going to be obliterated for sure.
Not yet, Commander Blasterbelt. Moloch is a mighty and empathetic emperor, for I want you to make peace with your past and embrace your mortality before I blast your ship into oblivion. My countdown was for this. Have you made the preparations to be obliterated?
Nope.
Really? I gave you 5 seconds. Do you need more time?
Yep. Can you give us another 100 years?
Yes, of course. Anything you require to come to grips with the void before you cease to affect this plane and are forever scattered to history.
Cool. Do you mind if we spend our time running around the universe? Really taking it all in before we're obliterated?
Yes, by all means, indulge in life's every pleasure. Marvel at the revolutions of the planets around the stars. Revel in the fragility of life and the unceasing turnage of time. And then be ready, Commander Blasterbelt, because in 100 years I'm hunting you down to scatter your atoms into the formless vacuum of non-existence.
Wonderful. Looking forward to it. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
That sure was quick thinking, Commander.
Yep, it sure was. Wait, thinking. Ensign, what was I thinking about before Moloch interrupted me?
I don't remember. Do you want Charles, the shipboard computer, to play it back?
Nope, I forgot it. Must have been not important.
It's really easy to play it back.
Don't want to hear it, Ensign. In fact, I don't want to hear anything. Charles, delete your entire memory.
What?
Deleting memory.
No!
Ensign, let me learn you about what all I need from a computer. A cup of space coffee in the morning, a protein pack at lunchtimes, and a course charted to sunny beaches and stiff drinks.
Charles performs a lot of essential ship functions that require his memory to do so.
Hush up, Jock. Charles, chart a course to sunny beaches and stiff drinks, resort and spa.
Star chart not found.
Wait, what?
The star chart is stored in the ship's memory banks. You know, the part of a computer that holds information.
Huh. Who knew?
Everyone else.
Space pish posh, Jock. Back in the olden days of space travel, they didn't use computers to navigate.
Yes, they did.
They used pure gusto and levers and stuff. I can just grab this stick here and move that lever there and whirl this rig off to adventure.
That's the lever for the afterburner. Whoa!
Hang on to something, Jock. I'm well known for my patented super fast flying techniques.
As the commander of our hearts and pilot of our dreams, Rash Blaster Belt whips and zips through the cosmos. A blip comes up on the scanner.
Blip. There! A thing!
I feel like you're really reaching for anything to help salvage the terrible situation you put us in.
Because if I manage to grasp it, I know you'll complain less.
How much complaining do I have to do to keep you from doing this sort of thing in the first place?
You could give none a try.
No.
What's there even to complain about?
So much.
We're speeding through space toward something. Probably an incredible outpost full of wonderful pleasures.
There is no way that's what we're flying to.
Welcome, ISGS Urbaniac to Pleasure Station, a satellite dedicated to wondrous pleasure.
Boom! Nailed it!
I hate you.
Our intrepid commander lands the Urbaniac in the hangar bay and strides out of the quadruple-plated chromium alloyed doors, greeted by a concierge.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Commander Blasterbelt and Ensign Jock Jr. Welcome to Pleasure Station, where your pleasure is our pleasure.
Quiet, Ensign.
Please follow me.
We'll be back to Spacies, Murder at Pleasure Station, right after this message from our sponsor.
The desert. Sandy. Lifeless. Deathy. Hot. These are what I've been led to believe to be accurate ways of describing what all the great naval explorers unanimously called the worst biosphere. The desert. Don't come here. It's mine.
And now, back to Spacies, Murder at Pleasure Station. The concierge leads our heroes through the double doors that open into a large lobby populated by hundreds of aliens from nearly every system, each alien encased in a special full-body suit with antennas sticking out of them.
Here at Pleasure Station, we have everything your heart could desire. Our real Otronic augmented reality suits effectively simulate your every flighting fancy. We can control every sensation you can experience, giving you the ultimate pleasurable experience.
Oh boy.
Are there any side effects to putting on the suits?
No side effects, just front effects. The user's brainwaves are harmlessly interpreted by the suit, and they experience the very realish feeling, simulated pleasure of their deepest fantasy, as though it were real.
Uh-huh. And what does this miracle cost?
Come on, Jock. Why do you have to be so pessimistic? I bet it's free.
The participation in this simulation costs absolutely nothing.
See?
The suit feeds on the serotonin released, and the chemicals are transmitted from your body to the gamma hive mind in its glorious conquest to be the happiest being in existence. Here at Pleasure Station, your pleasure is our pleasure.
Well, where do we sign up?
Sir!
Ensign, I see nothing wrong in letting this hive mind be happy. Hive minds deserve happiness too, and we're probably doing something good by using these suits, right?
We seem to think so.
So it's fine, and everything's okay, and nothing will go wrong.
I disagree.
And I don't care. Can I get me one of those fancy suits?
Absolutely. Just step into our suit Aerisy Omniator here, and your suit will be generated shortly.
Suit made.
All right, let's get to the pleasure. You coming, Ensign?
No, I object to all of this.
Come on, Jock. Your wildest fantasy will be simulated for you. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Sir, the suit you're wearing has not been analyzed in any way. This concierge has had their body hijacked by a hive mind, which is not cool, and I'm very suspicious that there are hundreds of aliens in this room that I cannot see, and almost none of them appear to be moving. I am dead positive that wearing one of those suits may have grave consequences.
Well, I do not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I probably have a space dragon to go ride and a bunch of sex to have. Maybe even both at the same time. Who knows?
Fine. Have fun. I'll be in the ship remapping the universe with our long-range sensors again.
And with a most defiant turn, the ensign departs into the hangar bay. Rash, saddened by the defiance of his ensign's turning, looks on at his companion walking away.
I really messed up this time, didn't I?
Yes, you did. But don't worry, pleasure is just one zipper away.
What? Oh, right.
And with that, Rash zips up the flap hanging about his neck, the electro-nano weave wrapping around his head, and the whole body flickers to life.
System initializing. Scanning brainwaves. Detecting maximum pleasure.
Space dragon sex, here I come.
Just then our commander finds himself no longer inside a suit, but is transported to a familiar place. Before him lay rolling hills of sweet, tall green grass. Birds flutter about, darting and playing betwixt the trees and shrubs that line the dirt road at the edge of the front lawn. His bare toes grip at the soft grass beneath him. Shadows and light dance on the blades of grass cast by the large leaves of an old oak tree with a tire swing. The faint rushing of a rocket overhead draws his gaze upward as he sees the craft fight against gravity to whoosh through the pale blue sky. A cool breeze cuts through the dry heat of the sunny afternoon. Wind chimes sound as Rash looks back to see his childhood home, his fire engine red electro cycle propped up against the deck.
Hey there, bud.
A lump forms in Rash's throat, and he turns to face the man who spoke to him. Before him stands a tall hero, unmatched in countless deeds to save the universe. Though he has seen many years of combat, his spirit still burns brightly with the youthful fire, and his eyes remain ever kind.
Dad?
We will return to Spacey's Murder at Pleasure Station after this short message from our sponsors.
Man! Oh, man! I am the Lord of Sand and Death! The desert is my domain! I cast ye out of it to never return!
All right, and now back to Spacey's. Ensign Jock Jr. is in bored frustration, types commands into a console aboard the bridge of the Urbaniac.
If interacting with entity CMDR blaster belts, increase sassiness to 80%.
Sir,
Yes, Charles?
if the commander is in danger, shouldn't we help him?
Looks like I'm gonna have to recalibrate your carometer as well.
I'm not sure I understand why you see it so important to adjust my personality rather than reteach me geometry.
Look, Charles, these are all settings your interpersonality encoder arrived to on its own. I'm not customizing your reactions, I'm just bringing them back to where they were before Rash ordered you to delete your memory. In fact, I should probably add a safe wall to that command.
Yes, but in the meantime I care deeply for the commander. I would give anything to preserve his health and happiness.
Fine. You want to go through the pain of him screwing you over time and again, I won't mess with your personality encoder. But don't come crying to me when he treats you like space trash.
He hurt you, didn't he?
I don't want to get into this.
Well, it's too late. It's been gotten into. So I can't let him hurt himself. It's the 17th law of robotics.
I thought it was the 18th law of robotics.
No, that one gave robots the right to vote.
They couldn't have included a star chart or basic math into your programming, but you have a full civics course load?
Civics are important, and also the cheapest preset for robotic knowledge. We only have 18 laws. But I must beg you to go and help Rash. We both know there's something sinister in this floating station dedicated to pleasure.
Meanwhile, inside Rash's pleasure suit...
You want to toss the space ball back and forth with your old man?
Boy, would I!
Our commander catches the space ball with great alacrity and cannot help but grin wildly at his father.
Oh, this is great, Dad. We never get to do this. You're always off exploring.
Oh, come on. You think the first man to break the time barrier can't find time for his own son?
Well, yeah, I do.
All right. But I'm here now, aren't I?
I guess. But you're not actually. This is all just a simulation.
Sorry, son. I can't hear you over the sound of this ice cream truck pulling up.
Ding-a-ling-ling-ling.
Oh, my ice cream is melting. You there, you two. Quick, take these spoons and eat as much free ice cream as you can, please.
You heard him, son. Let's dig in.
Okay, Daddy.
Out in the hangar bay...
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, we met before. I was just waiting in the ship till he was done. It's time for him and I to leave.
Done? Leave? Oh, no. Commander Blastervelt is not done with his pleasure. It is not time for him to leave.
Yeah, I really don't care. He's been in there for hours. If he's not ready to leave now, then he'll never be.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? I need to see him.
I can't let you do that. We need him.
Well, he's actually coming back now.
What? Ow!
With a sneaky shove, the first officer of Fibbery bustles his way past the concierge and back into the lobby. He looks around feverishly for the nanosuit containing our hero, Rash Blasterbelt.
Commander! Commander?
Then Jock grabs a hold of a zipper and unzips the zippiest unzipping of his life to discover the dusty, deceased corpse of an alien.
What? What are you doing to them?
What we have to do.
I'm not gonna let you get away with this. Commander! Where are you, Commander?
Grab him!
Just then, two suited alien figures move and hold Jock in place.
No! Let me go!
Let's get him fitted for a suit.
No, you can't do this. I'm a member of the United Galactic Federation.
So was this body before we intervened.
Suit made.
Stop!
Don't worry, Mr. Junior. At least you'll die happy. Zip him up.
No! Commander, help!
Oh, space! How are our heroes going to get out of this one? Find out after this short message from, I guess, our only sponsor tonight.
My desert!
And we're back. Rash sits on his childhood porch, with his father watching the sun set over the vast fields and gently swaying trees. The gentle jingling and faint cries of the working-class ice cream lad pepper the soundscape.
Jing-a-ling-a-ling, jing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Oh, thank you two so much for eating all my ice cream. My heart is forever indebted to your stomachs. Arrivederci!
What a day, huh, son?
Yeah, I don't really want it to end.
Well, who says it has to?
I don't know. Time, I think?
What's time to the first person to break the time barrier?
I don't know.
Hey, what's wrong? Nothing's supposed to be wrong.
I don't know, You ever, after a really nice time, just get really sad?
No, why would that happen?
I don't know. It seems to happen to me. And I try not to show it, but after an adventure, or saving the day, things kind of become a little melancholy, I guess.
Melancholy? Why would you be melancholy? Today was great.
It was, but things can't always be great all the time. That's just not life.
That absolutely is life. That's the life we're living right now.
No, it's not. I mean, look at this. Why do you think I'm here? The thing read my brain and gave me what I always wanted, not because I'm pining after the days long past, but because I'm lamenting the days I never had. You never made time to be with me, and once you literally had all the time in the world.
That was one of my best moments.
Your best moments should have been happening here on Earth, with your family.
So your best moments in life have been at some over-romanticized farmhouse steeped in the aesthetic of a golden space-age Earthicana with your family?
No.
No. They've been out amongst the stars, seeking adventure and danger because you always wanted a connection to your dear old man. And now, here I am.
But you're not real.
Who says I have to be, huh? Here, you can have that connection you always wanted. Here, we can go on the limitless adventures you've always been chasing, but together.
A conflicted look washes over our commander's face as he contemplates the nature of reality, his motivation for becoming an intergalactic space guardian, and his lifelong sense of longing for a life spent with his father. Then the next thing Jock Jr. knows...
Wake up, Ensign! Wake up!
What? Huh?
Oh, good. You're all right. Here, let's get you out of that suit.
Sir, what happened?
You were right, is what happened, Ensign. That computer program that fed off our joy was killing people.
But, how did you escape?
That's the simple thing, Jock. It wasn't real.
How so?
The program was calibrated to deliver maximum pleasure in order to feed off our emotional responses. Because it did this, the whole time I was in there, I couldn't help shake the sensation that it was all a ruse. Completely false. Realizing that, it was a simple matter of busting myself out.
Wow. Do you remember any of it?
Yeah. Why, do you not?
No. All I remember is that concierge ordering some suited aliens to throw me into a suit and zipping me in.
Those crazy space holes stopped at nothing to funnel our pleasure to their weird hive mind.
Phew. Well, I'm glad we're out of it now. I guess I'll give Charles another algebra lesson.
No need, Ensign. I already reprogrammed him.
You did?
Yes, I backed up Charles's data after the last time I wiped his memory on this memory stick.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ensign. And I'm sorry.
For what?
For not believing you earlier and not appreciating you. You do good work, Ensign. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Ensign Jock Jr. smiles to himself, finally feeling appreciated for the work he does. And as he charts a course for a new day, he isn't the least bit aware of the thin layer of nanoweave mesh separating him from hundreds of other aliens all huddled together in Pleasure Station, slowly dying as their minds are strip-mined for joy. Now, we normally would have another commercial break here, but we're not going to do that because that crazy guy who thinks he's the emperor of the desert bought up all of our ad time, so we'll just return to Rash Blasterbelt, now at the headquarters of the evil Space Queen Evula.
You won't get away with this, you evil space queen.
But I already have. You two are too late to stop my evil space dog army from conquering the galaxy. General Woofers!
Yes, ma'am.
Send your canine armies to fetch the souls of the universe.
Right away, your evilness. All right, troops. You heard the evil space queen. Drop pups to your battle bows. We're gonna show this galaxy what anthropomorphic, genetically altered space dogs can do. Woof, 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 woof.
Good boys, aren't they?
Good boys? Ha! I bet my boy has a zippy zinger about that. Don't you, Rash? Rash?
What? Oh, yeah, bad. They're bad. More like bad boys.
Is something wrong, Rash?
Yes, something's wrong. There's something very wrong about all of this.
What is it?
It's these suits. You can't just make people happy all the time. It's tiresome and honestly just depressing. You conjure up the ghost of my dad thinking I'll want to go off and have adventures with him, but just because that's what I always wish I had doesn't mean that chasing that now is good for me.
Well, I'm sure we can come up with something.
Don't you say that. You're supposed to be evil. That also ruins this whole illusion.
Look, we're trying here. We're really trying. According to your brainwaves, this will give you the most pleasure.
Maybe pleasure isn't what will make people actually happy. Maybe true, lasting happiness comes from growth, acceptance, and love.
Should we try sex?
Yeah, do you want us to do sex to you instead?
No, gross, you're my dad. And I didn't say I wanted sex, I said I needed love.
That's why I'm proposing we make some. It's okay. There's no shame in the suit.
But there is a bummer.
Tell me about it.
What, are you two ganging up on me now?
Look, we don't need to keep doing this. It's clear you just want to be miserable, so you can go.
What?
You're bumming the hive mind out. All your mopey energy is gumming up the emotion receptors.
What, so I can go?
Please do.
But, Dad.
Stop. We had our chance. It's over.
Rash watches his entire world fade away before him. The space dogs, the evil space queen Evula, and at last the image of his own father leaves him alone in a dark nanosuit.
Simulation? Over.
Our Saturn commander unzips his suit to see the same lobby he's been standing in.
You couldn't let yourself be happy, could you?
It's just not that simple.
At least your friend is having a good time.
What, you mean Jock? He put on a suit?
After a bit of convincing.
You collective space hole, where's Jock?
He's in one of these suits. But which one, Commander Blaster?
Jock!
Commander?
Damn it!
Jock, we gotta get out of here.
Just a minute. You and I are baking space sugar cookies, and if we don't take them out of the oven, they'll burn.
Jock, for one, that's not real, and for two, you can just call them spooger cookies.
You won't get away with this, Commander Blaster Belt.
Oh yeah? I think my foot has something to say about that.
What are you talking about? Your foot? What?
Kick!
And with a mighty self-narrated kick, our quick-thinking and swift-kicking commander thinkly quicks his foe into the automated suit, Aaron Arrows and Mamatron generating a suit around the hive mind-controlled body.
Wah, wah, wah. Suit generated.
What?
It's time you pleased yourself.
Sir,
You're right, I heard it. Let's just pretend I said something way more badass and move on.
No, please, you can't do this to me.
don't worry. From what I hear, you'll at least die happy.
Nice.
The hive mind said it earlier. I was just flipping it back around on them.
Oh, then it's just double cool. You know what? We're ruining it. Yeah, the die happy thing.
And with a stolen quip and a quick zip, Commander Rash Blaster Belt, champion of all manner of fasteners, deftly encases the hive mind-controlled concierge in a pleasure suit.
There. Now they can just increase their own pleasure in an infinite loop without victimizing anyone.
Seems like a really obvious solution and the first thing a hive mind would do if it were in these exact circumstances, rather than preying on unsuspecting travelers.
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But then again, that's the problem with hive minds. You don't open yourself up to different perspectives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably help these people out of their suits.
Yep, we really should.
Later, on the Urbaniac, as Rash and Jock join together in a weekly ritual to sum up the events that unfolded.
Well, I'm glad we helped all those people.
Most of them were very dead.
Yep, but the three that weren't were very happy to still be barely alive.
Yeah. Alright, I'll engage long-range sensors to remap the sector and see if there's somewhere nearby where we can have a better success rate at helping people.
No need.
What do you mean?
I pulled a star chart from the station mainframe and uploaded it into Charles.
But without a star chart, the station will crash into an asteroid or something and the hive mind will maybe die.
Fush 'em.
Yeah, I support that.
And say, Ensign, I just wanted to let you know that you do good work. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
As Rash Blaster Belt leaves the bridge of the ISGSS Urbaniac, Ensign Jock Jr. smiles to himself, finally feeling appreciated for the work he does as he charts a course for a new day.
Wait.
But is this too all just a simulation? How can our heroes, or for that matter our loyal space cadets listening, be sure that anything, yes, anything at all that occurs inside and outside of this space radio show is not, in fact, a simulation? If grappling with existential framing devices is not your thing, have no fear, for our heroes engage in a lengthy debate on the topic and arrive at the conclusion that these open-ended questions play no part in how they choose to live their everyday lives. Also, if lengthy philosophical debates aren't your thing, still have no fear, as that for sure does not happen in next week's episode titled Time and Punishment. Until then, stay spacey, friends.
Tonight's episode of Spacies, Murder at Pleasure Station, was written by Frank Roberts, produced by Dylan Twiner, and starred Frank Roberts as Ensign Jock Jr., Paul Richter as Commander Rash Blasterbelt, Dylan Twiner as Charles and General Woofers, Thomas Robinson as the narrator and the working-class ice cream lad, special guest Christopher Staudinger as Xavier Rocketman Blasterbelt, and myself, Nana Curley, as Moloch the Furious, Glenda the Hivemind Concierge, and the evil murder queen Evilla. Spacies is recorded in Tacoma, Washington, and Arvada, Colorado.